It goes by many names. The Crisis, the Dark Years, the Walking Plague, World War Z, or Z War 1. For me, it will always be the Zombie War. It has been only 12 years since the Victory in America Day was declared in the continental United States, and 10 since the Victory in China.
We'll be telling the stories of the survivors, so there'll be a record of everything that
Look,
happened.
given that most people consider the victory in China to be the official end, how can we have real perspective when we've been at peace just about as long as we've been at war?
In the case of this generation, those who have fought and suffered for this decade of peace, time is as much an enemy as it is an ally. Many of those memories may no longer exist, either deceased or trapped in bodies and spirits, too damaged to see the fruits of their victory harvested. There's simply not enough resources to care for all the physical and psychological casualties. It is because of this enemy, the enemy of time, that I have forsaken the luxury of hindsight and published these survivors' accounts. My initial work for the commission could be described as nothing short of a labor of love. So it came as a shock when I found almost all of my work cut from the final edition, an objective after-action report, without being influenced by the human factor. But isn't the human factor what connects us so deeply to our past? Will future generations care as much for chronologies and casualty statistics as they would for the personal accounts of the individuals not so different from themselves? I presented my opinions to my boss.
We can't let these stories die.
Then don't. Publish them online. You have the records. Everyone signed the releases. What's stopping you? Make your own fucking show.
Although this is primarily a collection of personal accounts from survivors, it will include many of the technical details found in the original commission report. I've tried to use as much of the original footage as possible and filled in some of the gaps with reenactments when I thought necessary. And if there is a human element that should be removed, let it be my own.